What you want to do first of all is make sure the car is jacked up on jack stands. Don't play around, guys, and get extra support if you can. Extra support if you can. You see I got a jack stand over here and I left the jack kind of on it right there. There's no pressure on that jack, but the jack stand has the whole car. Get it up off the ground. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm gonna take you underneath the car for a second and I'm gonna show you a problem that I'm looking at right now. Well, not so much a problem, but just see. Here's the oil pan right here, right? You got good bolts. I can see all those bolts, and it does come, there's an exhaust pipe, but that shouldn't be the issue. But there's a, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but there's bolts that are gonna be hidden under there, and it seems like I have to take this cover off in order to get to those bolts back there. There's two bolts right there. You can barely see them, but I take this cover off. I'm gonna take this cover off first to make sure I don't have an issue. Then I'll be able to just take all the other bolts off, which they look pretty good, accessible and everything, no issues. There's a filter. Stay tuned. Okay, let's see what we got. We have that cover there. I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. Let's see if we can get this. That's a 10 millimeter for this cover. Let's see if I can't get this off nice and easy. Oh, that was too easy. I'm just breaking them free first. There's 3 of them. Breaking them free. So much to the point that, oh, no, maybe not. And just, I'm gonna piece this video together so that you're not seeing the boring part. So you just unscrew this. I'll probably put a socket set on it. Be right back. Okay folks, I took this cover off of here, just to let you know. And what I did was I put the bolts back in there, just so that you don't lose them, you know. But you don't want to get too much debris up in there. But I just didn't want to lose the bolts, so where they go. Okay, so let's start off by draining the oil. Okay, broke it. And just nice and easy. I usually like to push the bolt in as I unscrew it until it turns and you can tell that it's about to come out. Once that point comes, you just basically, boom, and there you go. Let that bad boy drain. I'm gonna go up on top there and I'm gonna take the oil cover off so that this can really flow out. Okay, you can see how this is all corroded and everything. We're gonna change this. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I have my socket set here and I'm about to take care of all of these nuts, screws, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, they broke free, or one. Okay, so it looks like it won't be that difficult to do, but what I do want to get is the one that's back up in here. And for purposes of saving the camera, I'm going to do this off camera. If I come across a problem, I will be sure to turn this camera back on and let you guys know. But for the most part, you're just going to unscrew all these, take the bolts out, and make sure you keep them somewhere so they don't get lost or you will be in trouble. Stay tuned. Hi guys, we're back. I told you if I came into a problem that I will let you know. True to my word, I had to sit there and get a screwdriver. Hold on one second, I'll show you. This area right here, this area, had to bend that out just a little bit. Now, we're replacing this anyway, but you want to be careful not to damage the metal, obviously. So then once I got that freed up and loose and everything, I tapped around a little bit, and was able to wedge this in here a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but I got my trusty tool. I'm not even sure what this is, but a wedger doogamabob. Put it in there, and I was able to boom, free that up. So now I'm about to drop this oil pan and go from there. And I'll show you what it looks like after I drop it. Stay tuned. What's that you say? It should be easy. Ha! I spit on your haircut. So what we have here is, oh man, it's hard to see. Well, let's see if I can put this right in here. There is, I don't know if you can see it from there, something hanging down in there into the pan, stopping me from getting this out. There's 2 bolts up there. I got to take that mechanism out. I don't know the name of it. Do not ask me what it is, but I know it's just 2 bolts. I'm going to take it off. Stay tuned. I did a video recording of it on my phone. So that's the bolts. That's the mechanism going inside the oil pan. And again, that's the bolts. Okay guys, I'm sorry. Couldn't do it with 2 hands, 1 hand. But that's the oil pan. It is out. I had to really get it around the exhaust pipe. Getting it in there shouldn't be that hard, but at the same time, that little mechanism is down in here right now. This was in there. So make sure you put that back in and put that in first with the pin. That's probably gonna be a pain. We'll see. Stay tuned. One other thing, we looked online for a gasket for this thing, and there is no gasket for you people out there. You can see that they just have some kind of a form of gasket type of deal on there. So do not kill yourself looking for a gasket. There is no gasket. 2014 Chevy Spark. So my next step is to clean up all the old gasket. That's gonna take a minute. You can see it right there. Gotta clean all that, scrape it off, get it all nice and good, flat surface. Make sure everything looks good, and let's change it out. Be back. Okay, all done with scraping the gasket, old gasket off, and I'm ready to reassemble. Just gotta double check everything, make sure all my I's are dotted, my T's are crossed before I do anything. You don't want to just go in there half cocked. Be right back. So here we have this Permatech Ultra Black gasket make oil resistant seal. We put this stuff on here. There's this gasket, the oil pan there, so this stuff is gonna make the gasket. I'm about to put this stuff all along this, nice and good like. Let's see what we can do. All right, be right back. So there it is. All that gasket stuff is on there. Nice good coat. Let's install. Okay, so what I did was I started all the screws and put them all in before I really tighten them down. So now, just about tightening them down. Stay tuned. So if everything goes good, I am done underneath the car. The filter is in. I loosened up the new oil changing nut there and tightened it back down just so that I made sure it worked right. And all the bolts are nice, tight, and secure, and everything seats pretty good. Looks pretty good around the edges. So let's do the rest. Okay. Put the dipstick back on. Put 4.2 quarts of oil in there. I'm gonna start it up and see how it goes. So the job is done. And let's recap. let's go over the things that I use to do this job. Now, I'm not talking about the oil change so much, but I'm talking about the actual job. So, we got the 14 millimeter to take the oil plug off to drain the oil. We got the 13, is this a 13? Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 10 to take all the bolts off to break the bolts free. Flathead screwdriver with a little tiny little tight thing up there so I can get in between the gasket, the pan and the engine. This for a little bit more leverage. This to cut the seal. This to pry it open. The pan from the engine. Scrapers. Light for the head. Really good. Light in general. Goggles. Safety first. If you can tell, I'm wearing gloves and goggles underneath. Stuff don't get in your eyes. Remember that. Take the oil filter off to break them free. Got the rag here, dirty rag. This catches all the screws so you don't lose them. My impact wrench, extensions, a little drink on, and a jack stand. Jack stand up, and there's the main jack too over here somewhere. Hold on one second. Get the main bad boy in here. There go Bolo right here. Bolo. So all that's what you need to do the job.